Hey, this is Okay, and tonight we are working in the wonky world of Wendy Wonka's Chocolate Fetish Factory, Chapter 2, Issue 2. I'm coloring tonight. That's right, we've made it to coloring stage. Yes! We're doing good. We're moving along real quickly. Oh, and I have the hair selected. So, tonight I'm going to be shading this while I talk and just kind of go over this month's agenda with OK Comics. All right, so it is the month of August, and first of all is Sunday's big event, the 5th of August. That is the end of the Tales from the Crypt Keeper 8 contest. So if you follow the link in the description below, you will find a link to this Tales from the Crypt Keeper 8 contest, and you will just be getting there in time to do your entry. And don't worry, it doesn't take long at all. All you got to do is write one paragraph of an idea and send it in. The winners get chosen to become a script and be put into the issue. So that is the first thing coming up. Next is the 12th of August. The 12th of August is when pre-order for this wonderful Wonka issue will be ready. So look for pre-order on Wonka issue 2 on the 12th. 1-2. Just remember it that way. 2. All right, so the following weekend, the 18th and 19th, that's when I'm going to be announcing the chosen ideas from the contest. I'll probably get in touch with you sooner than that, but make sure to, form an idea of what's going to happen in the issue and then announce it. Make sure everything's finalized and give me time to do all that. So, all right, then we'll move on to the 25th and 26th. I'm going to be going out of town that weekend to do kind of like a business venture with art and painting. So I'm not going to be here that weekend. Willy Wonka's new tour, the audiobook series, Chapter 3, is going to be ready on the 25th and 26th. So if you're listening to the audiobook series, written by B. Ridge, voiced by BJ Bambi, then Chapter 3 is going to really spark your interest because it is a good chapter. I've listened to the audio-only version, and it's my favorite of the 3 so far. So you've got that to look forward to. Let's see. The week after that, the 1st and 2nd of September, that is when Wendy Wonka Chapter 2, Issue 2 will be finally finished and complete and out there ready for you to view and read. So, that is the upcoming month of events. Because I'm like half a month behind, I am not going to have time to do commissions, another commission round after I finish this comic, because I need to catch up. I'm thinking ahead to Sanderson's Stepsister's final issue, and I want that at least pre-order to be out around Halloween. That's pretty important to me, and there's just no way I'm going to be able to do it if I have a commission round. So that probably means I'm not going to have a commission round after Tales 8 either. If you would like to grab a commission, the best way to do that right now would probably be I am out of my core membership on DeviantArt, and if you donate to me a core membership, then I will do a thank you sketch for you at some point after that donation. It might not be instantly, but as soon as I can grab some time to do that, I am going to do you a thank you sketch. You just tell me what you'd like to see, and I will do a colored sketch for you. Where is that? Where's the last one I did? I did a sketch down here of Tank Girl in a diaper. There it is. Yeah. So this was the last one I did. I did this in thanks for a DA membership, and that one took me about a year to do. I will not go that long without doing it, but it will be a colored sketch like this one, and it might be like a month before I get to it, but probably not even that long. I can do that. It didn't take me long to do that. I can do it in like an hour or two. So that is one way of getting commission if you really want something done as a commission. And the only difference is there won't be like, progress sketches and that kind of thing where I send it to you. It'll just be, this is what I want, and I'll draw it for you and say, here you go. All right, so the contest, I have not talked about this yet, but something I'm excited about with the contest is that we are seeing a lot of good ideas that kind of would be well suited to a 2 or 3 or 4 page story comic, and so what I'm leaning towards is doing an issue with maybe 4, maybe 5 stories. That means there will be like 4 or 5 chosen ideas in the contest, which means if you haven't entered, you still have a good chance of winning if you've entered. And it also means it does not take much of an idea to get a winning idea. A 3-page comic doesn't require a lot of backstory or anything. It's just a fun idea. I'm leaning towards that because a lot of these ideas are fun, and I think it would be kind of cool to kind of explore the fetish of just kind of getting 4 different stories in there, not necessarily long stories, but different characters, different settings, different things happening in the stories, not, age regression. No, that wouldn't be it. It would be like age regression in one, it would be like mental regression in one, it would be like diaper transformation in the other, just like a good variety, kind of a, what's the word, like a tour of the fetish, a well-rounded tour. And I think that would be really fun because these ideas, part of the ideas is being able to, read all of them and just kind of getting this, like rainbow of ideas, something on all ends of the spectrum. It's, it's work, but it's kind of fun to just see all the creativity out there. So that is what's going on. And I don't know if you were able to catch the last live stream I did while I was inking one of the Wonka pages, but we were talking a little bit about the Crib Keeper. And one idea I had from talking with, I think it might have been Mega Blue X that I was talking with, I like the idea of kind of doing a whole issue devoted to the Crib Keeper. So that might be an idea for the next issue, where you have to come up with an idea that somehow involves the Crib Keeper, not necessarily in a huge way, but just somehow involves her. And it would be like a whole issue kind of dedicated to the Crib Keeper, who is like this nanny narrator. And, she wouldn't be a narrator in your ideas, but that's just an idea I'm thinking about for the next contest. So you can get excited for that one. Not sure when it'll happen, but probably beginning of next year sometime. All right, so what else am I needing to talk to you about? Oh, okay, so this comic has turned into a 17-page comic. And in case you haven't noticed, these pages are loaded. Like, I finished this page, finished coloring it, and was like, this is like a page and a half. I should definitely have cut off this last giant panel down here and just made everything on top bigger. But there's so much detail in these pages that I was like, just went ahead and did it. So you're getting like a 20-page comic. One of the pages I turned into 2 pages because I am really just loving Wendy Wonka's character. I think a lot of people have enjoyed her character, and this is not the same Wendy Wonka from issue 1 or chapter 1. Definitely not chapter 1. But she is falling apart at the seams. She's just going crazy, and this issue is definitely showing her, fall into insanity. So this is going to be a fun tour. You get to see these little Wonka Oompa Loompa guys, just they are witnessing this, breakdown of Wonka as well. And they're like paying the cost. As you see down here, they're pretty angry. And yeah, so you're going to see this like fun interaction between Wonka and the tour little people. These are now their workers. They're coming to work for Wonka. And she's going crazy. So yeah, it should be a fun issue. If you're ready to see someone, kind of go mentally insane and just start seeing the factory fall apart and go crazy. So there's some chaos in this story. There's definitely a lot of entertainment as far as like comedic situations. This issue has 2 cow transformations. There's some butt growth. There's some boob growth. I have not mentioned the blueberry in this issue. I can't believe I've forgotten it. But there is a blueberry in this issue. There's some blueberry action. So, yeah, this is the first time I think I've mentioned that. So I apologize. But what else is there? There's some like, bimboism where a character kind of loses their wits. If in chapter 1 you saw Maria Law kind of suffer that, and there's some more of that in this issue. What else is there? There's some utter growth. There's a little bit of weight gain and bondage that starts in this chapter, and it's going to be continued in the next one. All right, so that's about all I have to say about the comic. What else is there that I was going to talk about? I think I told you about the audiobook series. That's going really well. If you have not gotten into that, this is the audiobook series called Willy Wonka's New Tour, and there's going to be, I think, 7 chapters. We're on chapter 3 coming out soon, and I was saying I really enjoyed listening to this chapter. It's a mix, and it goes along well with this chapter, or this issue that I'm doing, because it kind of involves a little bit of cow transformation, and it's a really, it's a different take on cow transformation in the Wonka world. So if you're wanting more, you'll definitely get it with the issue and the chapter 3. So I highly recommend getting chapter 3. It's an hour long. It's like 15 minutes longer than chapter 1 and 2. So you are getting your money's worth too, if you want to think about it like that. All right, so let's see. Let's color some Wonka heads right now. All right, I call them Wonka heads. They're Oompa Loompas. All right, so let's see here. Well, we are definitely reaching the 13-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and conclude this video. If you have any questions about the comic coming out, if you have any questions about the contest, please ask them as soon as possible. If you want to go over to my DeviantArt profile or gallery, check out all the artwork on there and the comics. You can go down into the description below this video and find the links there. Thank you for supporting this channel, and if you want to see the next video, which will be more shading, if you want to catch the next live stream, be sure to subscribe and get notified when that stuff happens. You'll catch it next time, and definitely hit that like button if you're enjoying it, and if you want to see more of some things, be sure to let me know, and I will do that. I will tailor a video just for you. Thanks for watching, and this is Okayokayokok, signing off.